Hi. Hey. How's it going? Bree, thank you for providing entertainment in the chat while we waited. How's it going? How are you? Hello. Welcome to the impromptu stream. I wanted to stream today anyway, but I was also I didn't grab my book in case we do reading sprints, which I don't know if we're gonna do. I also was like, I have a ton that I have to read because I'm behind on my how many pages I need to get read to finish this book before the Hugo voting, although it's less important because I don't think this book has any potential of knocking out the top spots for the Hugos for voting. So I'm not that concerned, but I was just like, I don't know what I want to do with my time. I was like, I kind of want to stream on Twitch, but then I was like, well, I kind of want to stream and do other things. And then on Discord, someone was like, have you checked your mail today? And I was like, I have not. And then I did. And as you can see over here, all these packages were there, which I was not expecting. I did post my wish list on Twitter a few days ago, but only for an hour and a half. And then I deleted it, just because I didn't want to, I don't want to be I'm asking for things, but I'm not. I just was feeling kind of blank because I'm having a birthday that's I don't know how my birthday's going to go again this year. And I'm just sick of having birthdays. And I was in my feelings. So I didn't expect this actually, because I didn't think many people were going to see that. So I'm excited though. What did I get? The book I'm currently reading is A Desolation Called Peace, the second book in the Texcalan series by Arkady Martine. A Memory Called Empire is the book that won last year for the Hugos, which I hadn't read. I've now read. I liked it enough. This book, yesterday I was helping my friend move and I was coming back home. I was like, do I like this book enough to keep reading it or should I DNF it? And then I start reading it and I like it a little bit more. I think the thing that's getting me about this sequel is the first book had one POV. This book has 4 technically. And I'm like, why? So I'm just annoyed with that because I'm I don't want, one of them is a new POV. Well, yes, a new character that we hadn't even been introduced to. And then honestly, so far, I'm 30% of the way into it. I honestly feel like they should have just done 2 of the POVs because those would have made the most sense to me, personally. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I think I know who I'm going to nominate for the Hugo for the novel and novella, or who I'm going to vote for. But we'll see. If this suddenly jumps to the front, I doubt it. Just because 5-star books tend to be fairly 5-star for me from the get-go, or they even start out as 4.5 or solidly 4. And this is I don't know how I'll end up feeling about it. The writing is good. I can, it's a well-crafted story. I'm not sure if it's for me though, Love the blue rug. Thank you. Got this a month ago, feeling much better about it. Maybe more than that. I'm also thinking, literally, I thought about this yesterday. I might get a day bed to put back there. I just don't know if a twin size bed will actually fit back there in a way that's nice, but I kind of want to have at least a little bit of potential guest room here. And I found some that are almost rattan, and then you can put a cushion in them, and then you can pile it with pillows. And I kind of want reading nook / guest bed, so I can have people come visit me and just stay here. So I was thinking, so I'm thinking about doing a day bed. But a day bed is still twin sized. Although I have seen and this is from Urban Outfitters, so I don't know if I want to get this, but Urban Outfitters does have a day bed cushion that looks smaller than a twin. I don't know. I'm working that out. I literally just thought of it last night. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then this room will be basically done unless I want to upgrade my desk, which I was considering. I'm not going to get a swing. I have really high ceilings. So as much as I would love to just have a hammock in here, it's not possible because they're 17-foot ceilings. And so I can't really effectively hang anything from them, which is a huge bummer. And again, I want people to be able to stay And also because I want to like be able to throw little like parties, entertain. And if I have like this space for people to hang out in and my living room, it makes it so more people can come over and hang out. So that's the plan. But should we do unboxing stuff first? Is that what we're gonna do? I think we can do that. So excited to finally be able to participate in one of your live chats. Thanks for being here. Again, this was impromptu, so it makes sense. This is an apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't own it. It's a rental. So yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like, I don't know. There's not a ton of room in here. We'll see. I'm liking how it's going though. Like adding this other shelf was a super good call. I'm glad I did it. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first, which is actually from a publisher. I responded to a bunch of emails from publishers recently and was like, oh, wait, a bunch of these are books that I'm actually like kind of interested in. Like I had heard about before the email. I don't tend to accept books for review unless like I already had existing interest. So, ooh. I do not have book 1. I think I might have asked them for book 1 though, or book 1 is also, I think, on my wish list. So this is the second book. In the first book is Jasmine Throne, which I've been wanting. So I'm pretty sure they had messaged me and were like, hey, did I take it off my wish list? Maybe it's here. It might be here. But I had messaged them and I was like, hey, yeah, I'm interested in this, but I haven't read book 1. But I'm surprised they wouldn't have sent book 1 and book 2 together. I'm actually stunned that I haven't read the first book yet because like I was so highly anticipating it. I love Tasha Suri's stuff. So pumped for this though. Lesbians. I've been reading so much sapphic content lately. It's amazing. Like almost every book I've read has had a sapphic relationship in it. Without me even looking, without me even like being intentional about that. Like it just happens. It's lovely. This is from Shannon. I don't want to read the note yet until I see what it is. Ooh, exciting. This is The Last Watch by J.S. Stews. I heard about this shortly after getting on TikTok and finding like SFF people. And this people talked about it feeling very much like Mass Effect. So Shannon says, "This is my favorite new series last year, and I really hope you love it. The sequel's even better." Exciting. This is very exciting. I have been eating up the sci-fi lately, mostly because a lot of the Hugo nominees were sci-fi, more so than fantasy, I would say. Yeah, it leaned more like sci-fi. So I've been reading a lot of sci-fi, and I tend to like really enjoy sci-fi. So yeah, I'm excited about this. This is like, yeah, the divide is at the edge of the universe and it's collapsing. So it's like, you know, almost like it says The Expanse meets Game of Thrones. Which everything meets Game of Thrones these days, right? But the only ones who can stop are the Sentinels, like the court-martial dregs of the military. So, you know, like the almost like a Suicide Squad, right? And then Adequin Rake commands the Argus. She, lady captain, has no resource and becomes nothing. Her ace in the hole could be Kevlin Mercer, genius asshole and exiled prince who nuked his grandfather's genetics facility for reasons. This sounds great. This sounds great. I am very excited. Okay. Intrigued, love it. Yeah, again, people were saying Mass Effect. There isn't, I don't think anyone in here is an alien, but if you do like Mass Effect alien romances, Chilling Effect by Valerie Valdez gave me the same feelings. Another sci-fi I read recently. Very good. Thank you, Shannon. If Shannon's here. Or if Shannon watches this later. Next. Thank you. So exciting. I love getting presents. In traditional Leo fashion, the entire month is important to me. Okay. What's in here? What's in here? What are you? What are you? Ooh, this is a pretty one that I had seen on TikTok again. Marissa. This one looks really cool. This is another one I saw on TikTok. Again, if you find the right people on TikTok, TikTok is not a shit show. This is A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy Eileen. And this is like tea magic, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. The cover is just like so stinking pretty. Hello, nice to see you too. Yeah, the only thing worse than losing your mother is knowing that it's her fault. She is the one who unknowingly brewed the poison tea that killed her mother. When she hears of a competition to find the kingdom's greatest Shonongshi, I think that might be how to pronounce it, masters of the ancient and magical art of tea making, she travels to the imperial city to compete, and the winner will receive a favor from the princess, which may be Ning's only chance to save her sister's life, because I skipped over the part earlier where she potentially poisoned her sister. But between the backstabbing competitors and the bloody court politics and mysterious and handsome boy with a shocking secret, she might be the one that's in more danger. I have heard this is good. I don't know. Yes. So Judy Lin is Taiwanese and now lives in Canada. But this seems, oh my God, doesn't look so pretty. Look how pretty this is. And like tea magic, I forget. So what happens when I add books to my wish list, or when I say that I'm going to add something to my TBR, is I see it and I know enough about it at the time and I add it and then I forget what it's about. Or like the key thing that made me add it, right? Because there's probably something more than just this. I think it might have been like the magic system, like the tea magic thing that might have gotten me to add this, because I thought that was very unique. And it's obviously YA, and I don't read a lot of YA lately. But there's always like usually something that's like a kicker, or like I've seen a book enough times from enough people to know that I'm really gonna like it. But I usually forget what the like key thing is, and I like it that way. I like going in being like, why was I interested in that? Oh, right. Like maybe part of the romance is like really intriguing in here, and I'll have forgotten, and then I'll start it, and I'm like, oh, right. That thing was why I wanted to read it. So I think combination, beautiful cover. Yeah, I mean, just like, look at this. It's so pretty. Okay. I don't usually get things just for the cover lately. And to be honest, most covers have not been shit lately. So that's been nice. Do you prefer plot or character-driven books? I like a mix of both. If I had to choose one, I would probably say more character-driven. Like, characters will make or break a story for me, right? Where plot won't necessarily. This seems very threatening. I'm sorry. Like, good characters can make up for like a kind of shitty plot for me. You know, like if the plot is shitty, I won't give it a 5-star. But like a good book with like good world building and good characters, but like a kind of iffy plot, I can hang with. Where like a book with a decent plot, but like shitty world building or like shitty characters, I'm like, I don't care about this, you know? So characters are kind of more important in the grand scheme of things for me. Okay. Hello. Welcome, Chris. Hello. Okay. Ooh, someone maybe wrapped this one. Oh, when people invest in the wrapping from Amazon, bougie. So fun. Okay. This is from, yes, Kelly, that's a box. This is from Joseph. Enjoy your content. You're my absolute favorite booktuber. Thank you. Let's see what it is. I like the green. I know you don't pick the color, but green is nice. All right. Ooh. I love all these paperbacks. It's making me so happy. Oh, perfect. Jasmine Throne. So I shouldn't have done that. I'm still recovering. Sorry. Jasmine Throne. So book 1. I'm very excited. Lesbians. We love lesbians. I can't wait. Oh, these are so chunky. They look so delicious. I love Tasha Suri's books. They're so good. They are so good. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. Joseph knew. Joseph was like, she's going to need this. Okay. Last box. Have you read Game of Thrones? I have not. I have no interest in doing so until he finishes the series, which I actually think he will do. I know everyone's really cautious about it and are like, he's gonna die, whatever. I think he's gonna finish it. I think people like we're at least gonna get Winds of Winter, you know. But I don't want to read it until we have an ending. So I'm not going to. And an ending that's like satisfying, right? Like if series fans read it and are like, yeah, it's a decent ending, I'll be like, okay, cool. Like it's worth it, you know. I'll be like, okay, cool. Because the Game of Thrones show was so disappointing because everything was like not worth it. Yeah, he's been working on it, you know. So I think it'll happen. Okay, who's this? Who's this? This is from. It's not telling me. This is from. It just says smiley face. Okay, I don't know who this is from, but it's a smiley face. Wait, what did someone say? It just all it was is a smiley face. Okay. Ooh, Kai. I'm excited about this. A lot of people have been talking about it. This is in the same vein as a lot of the like current trend of like historical / myth retelling books that focus on a character that doesn't have a lot of agency or like we don't know a ton about and expands their story. Like in the same line of like Cersei, Witch's Heart, all of that. So it is probably Pixie. It's probably Pixie. So Pixie, thank you. This is what the Arabian Nights? No. 1001 Nights. Which is the one that this is? Or is it Ramayana? It's not telling me like which stories this is based on. Yes. Patel's mesmerizing debut shines a brilliant light on the vilified queen from the Ramayana. I'm excited. I've been hearing really good things. I think this will also likely be nominated. Like I think this year I might be able to do like a video about whatever the Goodreads like nominees for best fantasy are going to be this year, because I think I will have read most of them since I'm reading the Hugos and I've read like stuff like this. So I'm excited. Also, this came out this year, right? Because then I'll have a head start for the Hugos for next year. Yeah, this came out this year. So I wouldn't be shocked if this got nominated for a Hugo for next year. So very excited. Ooh, nice. Cool. Okay. So we have Monstrous volumes 4 and 5, which is very exciting because I do want to catch up with this series this year. So I've read the first 3, right? I mean, that's all that I have. I don't have them. Yeah. So I've read the first 3 of these. Like I've reread them like a number of times now. And now, oh my gosh, these are so good. So this has like, so much shit. This has like eldritch beings, very women-led society, magical talking cats, those like Japanese, like just like fox culture stuff. Yeah, there's like a lot of shit in here. I love these. They're very body horror-y, and like very dark, but they're the side of horror that I can get down with. Very much creatures you would date. Yes, Brie. Very much creatures you would date. Like, let me see if I can find like a good. I mean, things with lots of eyes is like a theme. Eldritch beings with lots of eyes. Like, I mean, if you even look at this, it's kind of the, yes, kitsunes. Yes. You know, like we got some shit, you know? But yeah, real dark. Oh, there's some like wolf stuff going on in here. I mean, oh my God, so exciting. Okay, anyway. Yay! I will definitely be reading these, like especially like September, October spook season. I do want to catch up. How many volumes of that are out right now, actually? How many volumes of Monstrous? Okay. How many volumes of Monstrous are out? No, Monstress. Okay, there's 6 out, and I have 4 and 5. Yes, nice. Exciting. Pixie, because I'm sure that was you. Thank you. I'm excited. Oh my god. Thank you. So exciting. I'm so pumped. Like lately, all the books on my shelf have all been things I'm like really excited about. So those will definitely be like, this is gonna be like September, October. Don't know when exactly I would get to Kai K and Tragically the Jasmine Throne. Actually, I don't know when I'm gonna get to any of these seriously, because this month, probably like November, honestly. This month I have Magical Readathon stuff. Although Magical Readathon is only taking up like 4 or 5 books, and I've been averaging like 8. So I'll have other room in here. So maybe I'll do one of these this month as well, because I don't like stuff to sit on my shelf too much. And then next month, I could probably get to a couple of these. And Shiftathon's going to happen. So I'm getting into my Shifter books again, which is exciting. My urban fantasies, basically. And then October is like spooky season. I'm reading mostly witch books. Like basically any book that involves witches that's on my shelf, I'm reading it. Like here's my tentative October plans, right? Like I already have this written down so I don't forget. And I probably will start some of these in September, to be quite honest. So what am I thinking? Where are we? Yeah, so potential October TBR. Saint Death's Daughter, which I like just got, which I'm excited about. Under the Whispering Door. I might pick up Serpent and Dove, but I'm also potentially saving Serpent and Dove for a books I'm not sure about on my TBR vlog, where I'm going to be like reading books that have been on my shelf that I'm not sure if I'm going to like or not. So I keep like sort of putting them off because I don't want to ruin my good reading sprint that I've been having. And then I will give myself permission to DNF after like 50 pages. Note of the Ninth, which I might either read September, October. Mexican Gothic. Dr. Moreau's Daughter, which we're reading for House Salt that month. This Wicked Fate, if I don't get to it this month. Witches Steeped in Gold. And Once and Future Witches, which is also on that. I might not like it. TBR. So those are my plans. Those are my October plans. So I thought you were talking about the shifting that all the kids are doing these days on TikTok. Thank God, no. I for the longest time, since there's a lot of like crossover between that and book talk. Tally, must you? Between that and book talk, I think because they end up shifting to a lot of fantasy worlds. I was getting like so many of those videos, and I had to keep being like, not interested, and now I only get them like every once in a while, and I just do not engage with them because then I don't get like anything anymore. But no, the Shiftathon. So it's the urban fantasy readathon that Matthew and I do, that we started this year in like February. So he has wonderfully thought of some prompts, because I was going to do like the same prompts as last time. But yeah, it's just a readathon about reading urban fantasy / paranormal romance books. So for that week, I'll probably read an Anita Blake book. I'll probably get more of the Shifter books by Rachel Vincent. Read probably one. And then probably read another Kate Daniels. Probably plan on reading 3 books for that readathon. That's my plan. Yeah, Mexican Gothic seems like it'll be good for me. Ooh, maybe I will do the audiobook for Mexican Gothic. Give off spooky vibes. I like a good audiobook. Audiobooks can so like make or break a situation. What you doing? You're very cute. So yeah. Those are my plans though, because every year, and I say this like every year, excuse me, October rolls around and I'm not quite in the spooky mood yet, because it's still hot as shit where I live usually at that point. So like I'm not quite ready. And then like I don't have enough time to read all the spooky books that I want to read because I don't start early enough. So I kind of have to start in like September-ish. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like get in the vibes early. But like, it's hard to even think about because today it felt like 104 here today, Fahrenheit. It's ridiculous. I treat them like self-insert AUs. That's fair. I just get very like, you guys just know this is maladaptive daydreaming, right? Like that's what you're doing. Yeah, I have read The Witch's Heart. It is good. I do like it. I read it June? May. June. Maybe June? No. Yes, June. I think it's a June. Because it was our bibliothecary book club for that quarter. So it's exciting. So here's the thing about autumn, and I say this like every year. I love autumn. Autumn's my favorite. Autumn has the best decor, the best vibes, the best temperatures, the best everything. However, we don't really get in autumn. So like I don't love it because it's usually still fucking hot. And autumn brings winter. And I live in Chicago, and the winters are god fucking awful. Like it truly only feels like summer started like last month. Summer really started in like late May, maybe early June here. Like it was still like, I think I was still wearing my winter coat for some of the early days of May this year. And my winter coat is like my sub 30 degrees coat. So like, I love autumn and I love spooky season and I love the vibes, but I don't actually want it as early as everyone else does because I'm like, no, because then winter comes and winter lasts for 6 fucking months. And I can't. And also I get seasonally depressed. I'm so excited for next year when we are no longer doing the whole daylight savings, switching the clock bullshit, because that will help me like slightly. But it's the sunlight is not, I need the sunlight. So, I'm fine with winter, superior to summer in every way. See, so I don't love summer either. However, it's not about the weather. It really is about the sunlight. Like I feel shitty during the winter, and it's always subtle enough that I'm always like, is it really seasonal depression? And then literally daylight savings hits, and I'm like, fuck, it totally was. Like it was the lack of sunlight. If it stayed till light out until like 8-9 o'clock in the winter, I'd be fine. It could be -30. I'd be like, whatever, it's fine. The other thing is that like I love Chicago, but Chicago doesn't like it shuts down a little bit in the winter. Like you can't do anything. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in Chicago? What? Drink? Which is what everyone does. Where in like Chicago summers are actually an elite thing. Like y'all don't understand. If you don't live in a like warm climate, you don't understand how feral we get in the summer and how fun it is. You know? These long days just kill me. I prefer darkness. I can't. I mean, I stay up when it's dark. Like I get long darkness. So basically it's also because my schedule is fucked. I get like 3 hours of daylight, 4 hours of daylight in winter because I work a second shift schedule. So I'm getting up way later. So like I get like no sunlight. It's bad. It's bad. So I have tried the lamps. I think I should get a different one. It helps minutely. I also take like extra vitamin D. I want like a long fall. Like I want fall to be how I think of it in my childhood, which again, global warming is definitely real. I feel like fall used to last from like September to November, temperature wise. You might get a little bit of like what they call like an Indian summer. I don't know what you should actually call that now, because that seems like a weird term to be using. Like I don't know, just like heat. It going back to being hot after being cold. Well, it's like it's like a different, shorter way to say that. Fall summer. Well, it wouldn't even be fall summer because fall summer happens in spring when you're like, or like fall spring happens when it's like, oh, it got warm for like 2 days and then it goes back to being -35. Yeah. there has to be another word people have come up with, but you get like a second summer, I guess, in October, and it can be fucking hot like in October, you know? Yeah, like the fall, summer, fall, spring is like one weekend in February, absolutely. Mother Nature is trying her best. But yeah, like, and so we used to, I really feel like we used to get it being like kind of chilly, like hoodie weather. I love a hoodie weather. I want like a jeans and a hoodie, jean and a jacket kind of weather for like a few months. And we get it for like 2 days because it's hot as fuck. And then like, I can't enjoy spooky season when it's hot. I just can't. Yes. Doing Halloween when it's hot is downright hellish. Exactly. Like, I get that everyone's like, I'm ready for spooky season and they're getting all spooky. And I'm like, no, because you can't dress spooky and like all cozy when it's fucking hot out. And also, I don't want to wear those clothes yet because I'll be wearing them for like 6 or 7 months. So I don't want to wear my sweaters yet. You know, like I'm going to be stuck in my sweaters forever. I just got in my summer clothes. So yeah. So I have mixed feelings about fall because like I love it. But it doesn't last as long as it needs to. It doesn't start as soon as it should. And again, it used to go into like September into November. And that was perfect. Yes. Either have like sweater weather or blizzard for Halloween. Absolutely. Or it's hot as shit. Like, it's just like, we've had snow, like a couple like snow days a few times in October recently. And it was like a week after it was 95. I hate it. Yeah. August and September should be like sunflower, corn, and apple season. Yes. And not quite like fall, you know? Yeah, I don't know how the Once and Future Witch is going to be for me. I have that on my tentative October TBR. I haven't loved her other books though. Yeah, Winter in the South is probably like super nice. But yeah, like spooky season hot, like I don't want it. I mean, this year for spooky season I'll be in Edinburgh, which means it'll probably be a little chilly, which will be nice. I mean, I'm gonna the sucky part is I'm probably gonna miss like some of the best weather in Chicago because I'll be in Europe for like a month. Like that's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna miss all the good stuff basically, but it's okay because I'll come back and it'll be holiday season, and holiday season takes me like pretty far. But yeah, I'm gonna be gone from like Halloween until like right before Thanksgiving. Cool. Like, but at least I'll have like beginning of October, I guess. But it'll probably still be hot. Probably still be hot. And that is so sucky. I'm not ready. Do y'all want me to take you with me while I go organize my kitchen that I've been meaning to organize for like months? How do you feel about that? You can be my motivation. Because I feel like I should maybe do that. I don't know though. Or we can do reading sprints. Although I would have to go get my book. Not like like the book I'm reading is just not super sprint worthy though either. Yeah, it's okay to decorate early. Yeah. Well, my Halloween stuff is like all year round stuff. So you Americans do Thanksgiving wrong. Oh, because you guys do it earlier, right? Let us be nosy. I have to hook you guys up to something else then. Hold on. I will clean and take you with me. But now we're gonna have to switch to the bad camera. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like not as nice as that one. High def. And then we'll switch the audio back to and I'm gonna go get my AirPods. Yeah, I'll take you with me. All right, let's do this, and I'll bring you the stand too. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. We're leaving all the good lighting. AirPods. Don't mind my bed. I didn't make it today. I don't fucking care. All right. We're going out here, baby. Alexa, stop. Oh, God. Okay. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Help me do chores. Connect. There we go. Friend. Oh, God. Hold on. So, there we go. Do that. Okay, cool. Okay. What should I read right now? The Way of Kings or The Name of the Wind? I think I enjoyed The Name of the Wind more throughout, but The Way of Kings will eventually all get written, like Stormlight Archives. So maybe prioritize that. You know? How much is rent in Chicago? It depends. I would say like a 1-bedroom in like a decent, like safe, like when I say that, it's more like when I say decent, it's more like close to things, good public transportation, blah blah blah. You can get like a 1-bedroom, probably starting at like 12 or 13, and then it can go all the way up to like, I mean, there's apartments in like downtown for like $4,000. Like, I mean, it's wild. So it's, across the board. Thank you. Yeah, I have all my plants, ice plants here. I have them all. I mean, you've probably seen it in the like house tour, but I have all those. I have my stuff over there. It's fun. I like how this is all decorated. Okay, I just got these. I just don't love. Do I want to move stuff? I've kind of gotten used to it now. My mom decorated my kitchen. Not decorated. My plants are doing so much better in this space. Yeah, they're all like thriving. My mom unpacked my kitchen for me when I moved in because I just needed to give her something to do, and this was easy. I don't know if I love where stuff is, but I've also had it here for so long now. But I don't know if I really want to. I don't know if I want to move things. That's it. Well, that fit in there. Maybe I should. Okay, I'll just show you I'll show you what I'm seeing. Right. So she put like random canned shit. I don't know if you can actually see, and like sauces and like stuff up there. And then this was like all my dishes, which I have very few dishes because I live alone, so I don't need to. And then this is like this stuff. But I feel like what might make the most sense is if this thing fits, moving the dishes to the smaller cabinet, right? Because I can't fucking see anything in there. And I never know what I have. So I think I might do that. Let's see if that works. What's next up your tattoo journey? Right around here, I'm gonna get the little mushroom dude from the third book in the Winter Night trilogy. That's next. Yeah, I think that's September. And then Sarah Jane and I are trying to get fucking tattoo artists to respond to us internationally for getting our coordinating tattoos. I'm gonna get a crow, potentially 3-eyed to match this baby, over here on an antler for the Grishaverse, because that's how we became real good friends, was reading that series. And she's gonna get a different tattoo for the Grishaverse. That's gonna be our coordinating tattoo. But none of the fucking tattoo artists will respond to us, and I feel like they think that we're young kids or something and not taking us seriously. And it's no. I have tattoos and I have money. Put it on my skin. So we're trying to figure that out. Okay, let's see if this works. Do you fit over here? Please fit. Please fit. I think you do. Okay. Okay. I think this is gonna be a good call. I think this has to happen. Also, I want to get rid I have 5 mugs that are all the now infamous Harry Potter mugs from Owl Crate, the ones that they were gonna keep doing because I got all those mugs just because they were sending me boxes back in the day, and I don't work with them anymore, right? But I still have those mugs, but I don't even like them or care about them, and I never really use mugs. But I feel like your mug should like represent you, but I don't use mugs. I like never drink coffee. I drink tea like twice a year. Should I sell those to like Harry Potter fans for like a ton of money? I have like first 5. I don't know. So these are little sauce things that I've stolen from restaurants over the years. So okay. So let's do sauces. This will be good because if I can see the food I have, maybe I'll stop ordering out. I mean, not completely, but like. Okay, I have a lot of garbanzo beans. It's good. I have black beans. I have a can of tuna that I've had for forever. I need one of those, like, this is so good. I need one of those can organizers. Oh, this is good till 2024. Hell yeah. I feel like I should also put stuff from that one over here. Hello, I can show you the mugs. So, this is again. I'm getting rid of these because I never cared enough about them anyway. They're cute, but like, and I do like a mug like this, but not to have like 5 of them. So here's the one for you can't really see. I'm sorry. Can you guys see? Here's the design for book 3. Here's the design for book 4. If anything, I'd probably just keep the one from the first one because those were. That's when I've had the longest. Was that book 3? No. Yeah. Maybe that was book 2. No, book 3? I don't remember. This is book 2. Book 2 is kind of fun, actually. Maybe I'll keep book 2. Because that one just looks like kind of witchy, you know? So that one's kind of fun. Like, they're cute, but, like, here's the thing. Again, like, if somebody was, like, drinking coffee with me at my house, they'd be like, oh, you love Harry Potter? And I'm like, no. Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, it like, was important to me for a time, but not as important as other people because I read it as an adult, mostly. I don't know. This one is book 5. Emotional damage. And this is book 1. Which actually I did use as a pen holder for a while because there's spots in the bottom. So if anything, I might keep that one just because it's stained, although it's probably fitting down just fine. But like the other mugs I have, man, they're like way the fuck up there. Are like, I have a naughty and nice Christmas mug, which I just think is funny. A friend got me one of these. Love yourself, which is basically treat yourself. This is my design for the apothecary, which is similar to a tattoo I'm gonna get next year. And then am I like flashing you my whole stomach when I'm doing this? Oh, damn it! Who put the shelf up that high? I can't reach that one. I have a step stool. I'll get it later. I have this like. It's actually cool. It's like one of my mugs I actually really like. Hold on. I need to get a step stool. I'm not even short. I'm like 5'7". Pixie, you have to go back to get my reaction to watch this later. Okay. This is one that Sarah Jane got me because she has one that kind of matches. Cool. Yes. So yeah, I feel like those mugs, even though I have so few of them, are a little bit more like in line with me than the Harry Potter ones really are. Like the Harry Potter ones, I just have because I was getting the box at the time. You know? Okay. Now we have, okay. Oh, I have coconut milk. That's good to know. I'll put all the cans. I feel like I need a can organizer. And then I have some soup. Just got from Trader Joe's. Yeah, I don't have like a lot of mugs. Like the thing that made me want to do this is because my friend is, like I said, is moving. And I was helping her like clean out her stuff, and I was like, I should clean out my cabinets and like throw out anything that I don't need and like see what I have. And she had like a ton of cool mugs. So where will you sell the Harry Potter ones? I want them so bad. I don't know. I have to see like what they're going for. Yeah, I also want some spooky mugs. So yeah, maybe I want to check like a bunch of the Facebook groups and see like what's like the going rate for them. And I'll probably post them on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. Then I have to get like good packing materials to like pack all that shit up. Okay, so I have like a bunch of pasta, which I feel like pasta should go like. See, but then you guys see this? Then there's like I need like little boosters so like I can see the stuff in the back because there's like plenty of room up here. You know? So it's annoying. Oh, you don't have. What do you have? Well, I don't know where. I haven't thought about it. I forgot I even had those mugs because they were like up here hiding from me. Let's do like this pasta, this pasta. Let's go with rice. That should all go down here, right? I don't know. How do you organize shit? How adults do stuff like this? I have quinoa. I'm probably not going to know where my shit is now because I'm doing all this. What am I going to put over there then? Okay. Maybe like over there as well. Keep like breakfast stuff. Or the spices and oils and stuff too. I don't know. How do you do things? How are things done? Ooh, I love a ghost mug. Oh, the Discord. So maybe Discord. Yeah, maybe I'll post on Discord first, which I know is like a little bit more exclusive or whatever. But I feel like that's fair. And then if no one takes all of them on Discord, then I'll post them on Twitter. I'm still gonna sell them for the going rate though. You know, unintentional ASMR disaster by edition. Where's my ASMR? What did I do? Ooh, a mini cauldron mug. Yeah, it's like I definitely want to get some like spooky mugs. So if I can like sell the Harry Potter mugs, maybe I'll like look into that tonight. Your place looks so nice. Thanks. It is nice. I really like it. I'm gonna be here for a while. Ooh, I also want one of those racks that you can slide out to see everything. I absolutely do. The sounds of organizing. That's ASMR. Okay, that's a vibe. Okay, so that's like all the pasta. I feel like peanut butter should go with breakfast. You know, it's not just breakfast, but it feels breakfasty. That I think baking, breakfast, and sauces should probably go over there, and then like this. Oh no, this tortillas. How many fucking store tortillas? Yeah, I'm 5'7". That's 7.5. I feel like I'm taller than the average woman. So okay, wait. Oops. This is good. June. God damn it. Oops. Which is why it's such a fucking problem because I never know what's in here. Okay. What do I do? That is Okay. Let's, when you're having to like move stuff that's already packed away, I find that to be so frustrating. These are snacks. Ooh, I should just put these in the snack area. And the snack area is the area above the microwave because it's so high up and for what? Okay, we're going up there. Why, like, do you see this? This feels, I don't know, this feels this one too. Why is that so high? Who is getting up to that shelf? A man? I mean, it's like a tall man or woman. Yeah, woman. Who's getting up there? Who's putting things up there? No one? No one. No one's getting up there. Even a tall person would have to put a step stool. And who just keeps a step stool? Also, I stored nothing up here. Wait, up here? Can you see it? Because how am I fucking reaching that? Even a tall person couldn't really reach that. Because, like, look at how far it is from where they would be standing. It's ridiculous. Who designs kitchens? That's true. The cats could get up there. I should just make, it'd be really funny if I kept that open. I'm not going to do this because it'd be too much effort. But if I took the doors off of that and made like a kitty bed sanctuary in there. But that wouldn't be super aesthetically pleasing. And this room is very aesthetically pleasing. But like, I'm considering it. Okay. Soup. Let's see. Oh my God. These shelves are like, they're like deep, which is nice, but then again, you can't see what's in here. Look, I'm covering up my diced tomatoes. How am I going to know that I have diced tomatoes? Yeah. So, how do you store tortillas? The cooking oil. See, so the cooking oil can go above the stove. However, I'm putting it to the side, and not above. So here's like all of my. I have like 8 different kinds of salt, which is ridiculous. Oh, more noodles. More noodles. How long does it take for it to go bad? These are like still good. Are these still good? No. I've had this for a while. April. But they don't look moldy, and that's suspicious to me. Let's do a little bit of that. I need to watch, you know what I'm going to do after I get off here? I'm going to watch TikTok organizational videos. You put your tortillas in the fridge. Are you supposed to do that? I don't like anything. Oh my God, refrigerate after opening. Oh my God. I'm white people. Oh my God. I have never put these in the fridge. These also say they were only supposed to be good to like June. So I really throw them away. They're not moldy. Do any of you come from a family that like wasn't necessarily like poor, but like wasn't necessarily rich, and like you only threw out food if it like was actually gonna kill you? This isn't moldy. It's not moldy. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. It's not the fridge thing. It says refrigerate for freshness. So they're not like, they wouldn't go bad, which is why I've eaten them not refrigerated forever. It's just a freshness thing. Like I think they probably, like the reason my tortillas break more often, it probably is because I don't refrigerate them. Oh, they definitely smell fine. Yeah, they smell fine. I mean, what are tortillas supposed to smell like? They smell like tortilla. Yeah, it just keeps them good for longer. Okay, cool. So man, if they last like this long, not refrigerated, they're gonna last like for years refrigerated. How did I not know this? Oh my god. I cannot believe that. How did no one tell me? And you're like, Sam, it's on the wrapper. Shush. Okay. Your seasoned salt. Mustard. Not opened. Don't worry. Yeah, this will be better. This is better. A fuck ton of sauces. Love a sauce. Love a sauce. Just a smiley face. Yeah, I didn't know. You surprised me. I didn't know what it was. What it was from. Okay. How many navy beans are? I need to go to the Container Store. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. So I have frequently, I definitely refrigerate ketchup. I refrigerate all the things that like seem like they should be refrigerated. Tortillas doesn't, because tortillas are bread, and I do keep a lot of my bread in the freezer, but you like don't have to. So I think that's why I didn't refrigerate them. I used to make peanut butter and jelly tortillas. Very yummy. Yes. Okay. Cool. So you. I think my dishes are clean, so I can actually these out. Get stuck on it. I have all my little baby plates. Ooh, cinnamon sugar tortilla. That sounds good. I could get down with that. I actually get some plates because these giant ones. I only have like 3 normal size plates, and I have these big ass ones that I got for free from like a Facebook thing, but they don't fit in like any cabinet and close. Like these. Actually, they don't close. Oh, they might. They might. Let's see. They didn't close in my old place. No, they don't quite close. Fucking big. Who makes a plate too big for most cabinets? I've seen a lot of those fridge organizing videos where it's like, these are the things you should wash right away. These are the things that you shouldn't. Blah, blah, blah. And again, I wish I could keep that up here. I can't. Okay. Glasses that are all like stained. I keep my a lot of my produce in the fridge in a vegetable bag that's like wet, damp, so that they stay fresh longer. It's the only thing that keeps my scallions like actually crispy for a long time. Those things, you look at them wrong and they're like, we're gonna wilt and die. It's like, what? How many adjust like pieces do I have for this blender that I barely ever use? Okay. Edge bullet. Oh yeah, see, I have like this quick up here. Why would it be up there? This is good. This is good. Stand the plates up on their side. So far, I'm keeping them in this under sink storage area, and only pulling them out when I need them. More sauces. Please. Oh, good. I have curry green curry here. I didn't think that I did. Again, another thing. This is why I'm organizing shit, because I don't know where anything is. Is this stuff so good? Hot sauce doesn't go bad, right? February 2022. No, it's freaking hot sauce. Okay. My Bisquick and my syrup should be by the breakfast stuff, which is down here. Okay. Good at talking about food. Okay. So blender, check. Oh, this should be down here. Other than my water bottle, but I use the can't do multiple things at once. I use the straw one, straw lid. I can get like 2 more spooky mugs. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh no, my very giant wine glass doesn't fit up there. Do my normal glasses? Yes, they do. It's okay. I put my very giant wine glass up high because I very rarely use it. Okay. There's this tiny one, which I don't even use for wine. I use for kombucha. I could get a little under cabinet one. Or if I get my cute mugs, I can have those on display under my cabinet as well. These are also options. Okay. So that's that. Uh-oh, syrup discourse. I don't use syrup very often, so I do have fake syrup. Again, when I talk about socioeconomic status, I grew up in a family that was like, we have money, we don't. So spending like $8 on a bottle of maple syrup, we didn't usually do. But if we went to like a farmer's market or like something cute, we would maybe get like a thing of maple syrup. Yeah. But there is something very nostalgic about this shitty syrup. And I stand by that. I do stand by that. What else should go? What else should go on this top shelf? Is this where the breakfast stuff should be? And then all the other stuff over there? Because I have space. I have space. Removing breakfast? We might be moving breakfast. Bring back the blasphemous syrup. Did you refrigerate this? Refrigeration not required. I'll keep baking over here though. Not that I bake ever. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Where are you gonna go? There. Is that Cocoa Puffs? I have rice checks and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Raisin Bran. That's what I have. Yeah, if you didn't like grow up in the 90s, which most of you should, fake syrup is a 90s home food staple, you know? What are the rules? Okay. Do I stock up on Cinnamon Toast Crunch when it's on sale? I absolutely do. Let's do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. It's a little top shelf. A little top shelf action. Are those shelves wider? They must be. I'm putting my extra boxes up there because I need more room for other breakfast things like oats and granola and flaxseed. This is better. This is good. Now I know what I own. You know, that's helpful. Uh-oh, I have these rice paper things. Should I have also kept those refrigerated? I don't think so. Gluten-free. One of them's not open, so. You just store in cool, dry place. Okay. I've had these for a hot minute. When I went through my spring roll phase, I was eating spring rolls like every fucking day there for a hot minute. I eat cereal every day, sometimes twice a day. So, why? Laziness. Yeah. I've also had cereal as a main food group for like most of my life. So my dad's a big cereal eater. So yeah, and a lot of times if I don't feel like making food, it's a bowl of Raisin Bran for me. You know, it's a bowl of Raisin Bran. Can I? Peanut butter should be here. I need risers or something here for sure. Okay, now we're back over here. This is going very well. It's good to talk this out. And I could have been talking to the kitties this whole time, but you know, that's a little bit more crazy. I need my water. This here. I drink it with oat milk. So, and I love it. I need my water. Hold on. Still hearing me. Okay. What is this? You are moldy. Great. Right ahead that. Which is why I'm doing this. Okay, we have nutritional use. We have, okay, this is baking. It's baking. Let's say oils will go down here closest to the stove. And then vinegars. Breakfast food, because that's what I use those for. Let's say vinegar. You are open. That. My different kinds of salts. Raisin Bran was also my childhood and my adulthood, obviously. It's very important to me. That's coconut oil. And I haven't used my red wine vinegar in a hot minute. Rice vinegar. And a ton of my sauces. Do sauces by bottle height. Sodas. See, I need a thing again. Wait, let's do these up here. The fun sauces can go up here, so I can see them. Soy sauce. Actually, soy sauce you can also put there. All of my like various Asian sauces. Hot honey. Hell yeah. Tiger curry. Yeah, those are all just in a line. Just my lineup of sauces. Yay! All right. I think that's it. Success. This feels better. I still could use some like risers and stuff so I can see stuff, but I like it. I like it. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Is there any other things? The other organization I don't quite care about enough to do right now. Man, I went and got my water for nothing. The soy sauce isn't open. What are you? The soy sauce isn't open yet. Refrigerate after opening. Tamarind sauce is not open yet. Refrigerate after opening. Can't trick me into feeling guilty for no reason. Yeah, my other stuff are already in here. I usually refrigerate things properly, guys. We had a one-time kerfuffle, you know? Organize and get rid of. You know what? While we're out here, let's see if we can do my under cabinet storage. I remember the mini Oreos things. I remember that. I don't think I need to do anything with this. I have so few pots and pans. That's fine. Let's open this. The animals are gonna come. But that's fine, I guess. Let's see. We all have the same refrigeration trust issues. My apartment's pretty much the same as it was when I did my apartment tour video. Have you guys not seen the apartment tour video? It's like the same. I can do it again, but let me do this first. The animals are gonna come over because this is where their food is. And do I have to tie it shut with a hair tie so that Binks doesn't get into it? Yes, I do. Oh, do you guys see the cats? I can't even use my own. Look at it. They love it. Plants are doing wonderfully. My table I got from Facebook Marketplace, and it was the World Market table that's usually like $300 or $400, and I got it for $100. But yeah, they fucking love that table. So it's not food time. Everyone remain calm. I'm gonna open it slowly so they don't hear me. Yeah, because I have. Again, my mom put stuff down here. So like the animal stuff is down here, and then like random. This is where I want things. I just don't feel like this is like the best spot for it, but I also don't know where else I would put it. Down there, maybe. firmly asleep. Banks is like, he's doing this, and he's like, okay. He's like, what are you doing over there? Yeah. I'm trying to be so quiet. Yeah, these are the big ass plates that I only pull out when I need to. And this is a decorative plate I got for my cookie party, my Christmas cookie party last year. Holiday cookie party. Oh yeah, I have like a blender back here. Oh no, it's food processor. Yeah, maybe like the mini appliances should go possibly down there. Although it is a smaller. This is the best place to store the cat food and stuff, though, even though size-wise it should be like down there, but it's just not efficient to go there. When's the last time I used this? A while ago, because it's a pain in the ass to use. Tally, I don't need you. She's like, on the contrary. I am in Chicago. Yes. Hi, baby. Hi. You want a treat? See here. You guys want this? For your teeth. Gentle. Okay. I have like a couple mason jars down here. This is good. Thank you guys for providing the motivation for me to do this. Because I've been to do this since fucking April. Or like, in March? Yeah, April. I could probably get rid of this. This is super cute, so I kept it. But like, I have this guy. I don't need this. Oh, this is more for magic bullet. I don't know when I'll use this. I mean, it'll be good for camping, but I got this when I was working in the take soup all the time. I mean, I'm still working, obviously, but not out of the house. Figure out ways to use my Instant Pot again. I know there's like Instant Pot. Like, is this actually good, or let me just? Oh. What are you doing? You see her? What are you doing? Hi. We'll put all the food on the bottom shelf. This is Kit's fucking expensive wet food right now. To get her because she's old lady. Oh Jesus. And then all the other miscellaneous shit will go on the top shelf. That sounds great. Quit sniffing the stuff down there. Yeah, those are treats. I see them. You can just see her nose. Let me see. Oh, my leg's covering. There she is. So funny. Ooh. Ooh, cross-stitching, nice. I know this is not the most thrilling thing in the world, but if you give me a topic to talk about, I will do that while I'm organizing all my shit. This is good. That's so much better. I didn't show you the before, but this is the after. There's a fucking mess of all the other shit. Okay. Oh, you want to get those little treats that fell out. I understand. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sure that's like stale. Okay. Let's see. Instant pots. Could always talk about cannibalism. I don't have a lot of thoughts on that. How's planning your trip going other than the tattoo situation? Oh, tell Daisy we say hi. I haven't bought my tickets yet, but I'm going to. But I'm trying to wait for the price to go down a little bit. But yeah, we kind of like, we know where we're going location-wise, but really, I just plan on going over there and vibing. I'm not planning a ton. Maybe I'll plan when it gets closer. So, how's your roller skating going? I haven't gotten to roller skate in like a month because I had COVID and I don't want to push it. And then I probably could have gone like the last week or so, but it's been so fucking hot that's miserable. And then I've been working too late to go after work, which is also why I want to sort of like switch around my work schedule and start working, like getting off a little bit earlier, like a few hours earlier, and then working earlier in the day. But I haven't been able to do that. Like I can't do that until clients like stop being seen at that time. So I haven't been able to do it in like a month, which is really sucky because I wanted to be roller skating like all summer. Although even if I was like good at skating at this point, I probably wouldn't be skating in the hot temperatures anyway, so it's like probably fine. But I want to be able to do it again when it gets to like 80s as a high, you know? So I'm gonna get back to it. I've also just been doing a lot of my reading and stuff. Reading's been taking up a lot of time, but in a good way. Like if you guys saw my wrap up that I posted today, today I think. My reading has been like a lot of 4 and 5 stars lately. What do you do for work? I'm a therapist. So I do telehealth. I work from home. And I will probably have my own practice. I've done a lot of the stuff for it. By the end of the year, we will see. Fingers crossed that it's all sorted by the end of the year. But that's the plan. Which is exciting. Yeah, okay. So that's that. I'm doing my teeth thing. This. And sorry. It's a big fucking bowl. Like, actually, I can put that up there because I probably will use that mostly for baking. Yeah. And that's, oh man, that's way too big for that. Let's do. Little kitchen parties are such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. Okay. Empathy 10. Oh, I'm doing a recent China Mayville. Really mad. Yeah. Do you guys have to do session progress notes too? Are they also a nightmare? Yeah, I have to do session notes. But I do all my notes the same day, and I like always really have, because if I let myself get backed up, it's just a pain. So basically, I don't let myself like finish work until the notes are done. But therapy notes are like super vague, because that way, if anybody ever like, which I don't know who would, but if anybody does ever like subpoena your notes or something, they won't be able to tell like what you were. God damn it, are you for real? This won't close. They won't be able to tell what the session was actually about. You're just like, client used coping skills, blah, 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 blah. God fucking damn it. I'll get that later. So my notes won't take that long because they're big. So. Yeah, it is pretty standard practice for any like the good therapist to just be like, we're not going to put anything super like relevant in your notes because then if they get subpoenaed, like you don't have to worry about what's in there. Pretty much what most of us are trained to do. Paper bags to store my mushrooms in. I think I can stop. I have plenty. I get all of my mason jars. Now the kitchen is like officially organized. So that's exciting. I use a little bit of CBT, but I'm not like a CBT therapist. I am a mostly behavioral therapist, so CBT was like the original modality for that. But again, I don't use primary CBT because any manualized therapy like that is a little bit like too much, in my opinion, and isn't for everybody. I use a lot of ACT, which is like a more modern, I guess you could say, modality that I think is helpful to a lot of people. But I specialize in chronic illness, OCD, and a little bit of religious trauma. But like chronic illnesses and any other chronic illnesses, and then like cancer. And then yeah, my primary specialty is OCD. So I use a lot of like exposure response prevention therapy. That's what I do a lot of. We're gonna switch back to the good tech now that we're back here. So yeah. And the back. See, look at that. Isn't that nicer? ACT is nice. ACT is like so much more applicable to multiple populations and stuff. So I like it the mostest. And then yeah, like ERP. I do want to get some training in EMDR, but I don't specifically want to specialize in trauma therapy. So I'm like a little bit, but like I sort of want to have EMDR in my back pocket for people that like a lot of people have trauma and like to be able to use it for that. But I don't want to necessarily say like I'm EMDR specialized and then get a bunch of like trauma clients that are like specifically just trauma. But the training is hella expensive. So makes me think of The Good Lie by A.R. Torr. In the book, she's a psychiatrist. One of the patients killed his wife and himself. Oh, wow. She's all worried about her work. Deleted a voicemail. She actually deleted the voicemail about that? Because she doesn't want to be, like, have it in there. Thankfully, I work with populations that, like, I don't ever, I mean, again, never say never, but I don't feel like I necessarily work with populations that would result in court orders and stuff a lot. That tends to pop up a little bit more in like severe, what's the word for it? Almost like not severe chronic mental health, but like more like you see that more in like personality disorders and things like that. Not that it's going to happen. Like, not that, like, I'm not even talking about like crimes and stuff, but just like more intense emotional stuff happens and like more of that, like severe mental health side of things, than like OCD and stuff. She was worried about being held accountable. So something like that. I mean, again, it's a novelization. That would be illegal. Like if I don't know what the situation was, but like one of the times we're allowed to break confidentiality is if you report you're going to be a harm to yourself or someone else. So if someone is like saying, I want to kill my wife, I'd have to be like, that's duty to warn. I have to tell, like, here's what I'm going to say to whom about you saying that. Because yeah, you can't, like, if someone says they're going to harm someone else, we have to say something about that. Or if they say like, I am going to unalive myself. People can say they have like suicidal thoughts. I have a lot of people that have like passive death wishes, suicidal thoughts, whatever. That's not something that you have to report. It's if someone's like, no, like, I don't have any hope, I'm going to do it, I have a plan, here's when I'm going to do it, then it's like, okay, then like that's when you can be like committed, basically. So I know it was a fictional book, but not the same as me keeping notes vague. Me keeping notes vague is more like not for anything like legal like that. It's more so like if my notes were to get potentially, I don't know, subpoenaed for a divorce case, which I could also, like, you can decline and be like, it's not like relevant necessarily, but I wouldn't want then my client's, former partner to be like, here's all this information about how they were like worried about work and they were not sleeping and they were da 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 da. And if I like write all that stuff down and they can use that against them when like that's not something they should be using against them, like where it's not actually like they were a harm or a threat to anybody. They were just talking about their normal stressors, but in like a court of law, they could manipulate that. Or even like insurance companies. Like if insurance companies, they can see your records, like that's why we don't like doing diagnoses, because sometimes they will be like, oh, well, we're going to deny coverage because you've had this certain diagnosis for so long. Like people with depression as like an official diagnosis, sometimes their insurance rates go up. So like things like that. Like that's more the vagueness than for any other reason. I don't ever worry that I'm going to like lose my job because of my notes or anything we talk about. Like it's more so for other people, or even if somebody else like wanted to see their notes, I wouldn't want to put anything subjective in there so that they would think that I thought a certain way about them. Like it's just, again, the way that we're like taught to do notes is to be like pretty vague, that like if you had to read them in a court of law, would you be okay with that? And I wouldn't want to read someone's like personal details in a court of law, so I keep it really vague. I'm so glad I got my kitchen organized. Thank you guys. That was super helpful. Because I probably wouldn't have done it. I had it on my to-do list for the day. And I was like, between wanting to play video games later and needing to read a ton for today. And honestly, that's like it. I feel so bad for Tally because I want to take her for a WALK, but it's fucking hot still. Like, I think it's probably still feels like it's in the 90s. Let me see if I can check. It's 85, feels like 95. And it's humid. What are you looking at? Hey, Tally, what are you looking at? Jeez, she's such a goober. Tatas. All right, Pixie, see you later. I don't know how much longer we'll be hanging out, but we might still be here. We'll see. Yeah, it's so warm out. Yesterday, so I was helping my friend move, pack and stuff, and we took Tally and her friend Morty. I want to see if she looked for WALK, and it literally felt like you were swimming outside. Like it was like that humid, and it's still pretty humid today, not quite as bad as it was yesterday. Like I went outside and was like immediately like wet, like my clothes were wet, like sweat was like dripping down my legs wet, and we weren't even like doing anything strenuous. It was so nasty. And Tally, like, we walked around like the block basically, and Tally was like dragging, like, just her tail was just like barely above the ground. She was having a rough go of it. Sorry, I'm texting a friend that had a question about moving. Yeah, we also, I think we are getting the heat dome, but we also, like, I'm actually surprised this summer hasn't been awful. We usually get these kind of temperatures like for a while in like July and August, and the fact that it's only really hitting this bad in August is like kind of decent. We had like a few of these like 90-degree days in July, but overall it was mostly like in the 80s, low 90s. But yeah, it now it's getting gross again. And then literally it'll go from this to like 20 degrees in November. Like, it's just, I hate it. But I love Chicago. But that global warming, man, it really fucks with everything. And I am honestly sick of it. I hates it. It's the worst. Oh, hi, Spoon. Don't look at her. Tally. Hey, don't look at her like that. She can come in here. Come here. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, kitty. Like a sack of flour, you are. You're like a sack of flour. Can we have kitty purring ASMR? Purr into the microphone. Don't slobber all over everything. I love you. I am strongly considering getting a cat stroller. Technically a pet stroller, but you like zip them in and they can like kind of walk around in the stroller and then they can go for W's. So, is that so nice? Would you love it? It's like $70, but I'm strongly considering it. Would you love it? Yeah, exactly. Like this morning. So yeah, I'm Chicago too. And this morning it's been last night I went home at like 2 a.m. from my friend's house and it was still like so fucking hot. Stop it. You wanted to come up here and I'm gonna she's so annoyed. Don't give me owl ears. I love you. Yeah, I like Kit loves to be outside, but she can't be. Like she's never been an outdoor cat, but she wants to sneak out all the time. So I feel like taking her in a stroller would be so nice. You know, I think she'd love it. And I could take both the cats in the stroller, honestly. It's big enough. Where are you going? You're going to come up here and you're going to drool on me and then you're going to leave? Why do cats? Hey. You stink. Why'd you move that? Baby. That don't belong to you. Why can't I live without you like licking me or drooling on me? This is a great way to wrap up the stream. Kitty licking ASMR. I don't want it. Thank you. She's a very good baby. I love you. I love you. So yeah, she deserves a stroller to go outside in. You gonna leave? You can leave after you've wreaked havoc. Here, how about you just like, why don't you hang out with me? Okay. You gonna go love on Tally? She's gotten into this habit as she's gotten older of like rubbing herself all over Tally. Is that your puppy? And Tally like doesn't know what to do. Is that your puppy? Yeah. Okay. How was your guys' weekend? Is there anything that you're trying to get done this weekend since you guys helped me tackle my kitchen? Kit, leave her alone. She doesn't know kitty body language, and she doesn't. I don't know if you can. Can you see Kit? Oh, there goes one of my lights. It was like a horror show. Oh, it was like a 5 Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Oh my god. All right. What? Did I scare you? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I gotta go read more. Desolation Called Peace. Oh, I forgot that Sandman came out. I'm never gonna catch up on TV ever again. I need to catch up on 2 seasons of Stranger Things. I wanted to watch Sandman. I want to watch Wheel of Time. I want to watch the new Lord of the Rings show when it comes out. I need to watch the newest season of Umbrella Academy. Like it's too much. So I'm hoping the zucchini recovers. Oh no. Yeah, I can't do multiple. I've talked about this multiple places before, but I just can't watch TV when I play video games and read as my main 2 hobbies. I just don't have the time. It's tragic. Curl, get out of here. All right. Well, I'll let you guys get back to reading and stuff since I distracted. But thanks for hanging out. If I get more packages, which I don't know if I will or not, but if I do, which I'd be like very shocked, I will do another unboxing. Otherwise, I'll just save them for my book haul for this month, my like birthday book haul. But thank you all to people that got me stuff. I appreciate you. I'm excited. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. So thanks for hanging out. I will likely stream on Twitch sometime in the next like 5 days. So we'll see. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your weekend and have a good time zone wherever you are. Bye.